Dodger Stadium. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's jump right in with a player who's hit a bit of a rough patch lately. It's been an absolute ice-cold streak, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, but today could be his day to break out of it. A few swings, some luck, and maybe he'll get back on track. It's just about finding that rhythm.
First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, Emil Rivera. A little bit high. And we're underway.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 1-0. And there's the ball.
2-0.
And there's the strike. That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
William Banks now at the plate. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Almost got him. At the belt and fires.
Ball.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Man at second. Just missed.
Outside.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Batting third, second baseman.
And time now to check out the A's lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
DeAndre McDaniel stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind.
1-2.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. On the ground, and that's just foul. 1 away with a runner at third here in the third and final game of the series. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's 3-2. This to third, Valencia. Tosses to first.
He's out.
But it's 1-0 as the run scores.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Next up for the A's, Gerald Kazarian. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. There's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, no appeal. And a foul ball. That one missing inside. That one misses. Full count now.
Full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. But they push across one run, one hit, no errors, no one left. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. It's the A's 1, the Dodgers coming to bat. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Jonas Horvath.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Luis Mortero leading things off and takes a strike. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jeremy Johnson getting ready to hit. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Bunt it back towards the pitcher. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. It's been a downright dreadful year for them offensively. They are dead last in the league in runs scored.
Boog, the clubhouse staff doesn't even like watching this team play. That's how bad it is. And they're usually your biggest cheerleaders when things aren't going well. But the team, they're lacking in some areas for sure. They're going to have to figure out some ways to try to upgrade this lineup. Maybe it's something that takes place in the offseason, but you just can't.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Edmund Isaac. Fastball for a strike.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lucas sizing this one up. He's got it. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Chance Fernandez. Lambert back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1-2.
Grounds one to short. One up, one down.
Out.
Batting sixth, right fielder, number 13.
So digging in, Mackenzie Lucas.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
And that drops in for a strike.
Kelly left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Cesar Santiago in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one hit to right. Isaac on his way over. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the center fielder, Len Almquist. Pitch in the dirt, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And he takes a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself out and quickly one away in the second.
Catcher, number 27.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Blake Flood. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Fouled off down the right side. And now 1 and 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7, left fielder.
And now it's going to be Russell Estes. Slice the other way and foul. Just a slow ground ball this time. Off balance feed. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Cesar Valencia steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Swings through that.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And ball one. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number two. Here goes the runner. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kazarian sizes this one up, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Tap foul at the plate. Now the 0-1. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch is outside. Swung on, popped up left side. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Emil Rivera. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. This one in the air. Callahan hauls it in to end the inning. And the A's are gone in order, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. There's a strike. Lambert measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Fought off foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. The 0-2. That's
Ball,
inside.
go. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he grounds one to the right side. To first, out. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, number 56.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for L.A., Luis Mortero.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a ground ball out to short. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, number 12.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jeremy Johnson. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Fouled off left side. That one misses, and a count 1-2. In the air, right side of the infield. Fernandez has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, William Banks. Fastball for a strike. This one popped up. Flood calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 29.
DeAndre McDaniel up next for the A's.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next up for the A's, Gerald Kazarian. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Check on the runner. McDaniel back in on a dive.
Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Popped up. Callahan brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting number 16.
And here's the first baseman, Chance Fernandez. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. A's leading by a run. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Fly ball to right. Isaac coming on and makes the grab. And that is that. The A's strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that one is inside ball 1. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Chop to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting number 13.
And up next for Los Angeles, Edmund Isaac. Flied to right his first time. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Len Almquist. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Ball one there. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're headed to the fifth. It's the A's 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lambert back to work. And that one upstairs, ball one.
1-0.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. No swing. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Holy Toledo. And that should quiet this home crowd. Third home run of the season. It's 2-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So up next, Cesar Santiago. And that one a little bit high. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Chopped to third. Valencia sends it across the first. One away here in the fifth.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now here's the A's catcher, Nicholas Lawson. His first at bat was a strikeout. That misses,
1-0.
and that's ball one. And
Ball
another
two.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Not
3-0.
close with that one. And now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 23.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jonas Horvath. First time up was a pop out. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's outside. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The A's get 1 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 27.
And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ground ball, left side. Whips it to first.
Out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Russell Estes, the next to hit. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
One gone, runner at first. Now the batter now, Cesar Valencia. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
0-1.
Estes at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Struck him out looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
On the ground to the left. Zips it to first, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1, and they're down 2-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Richie Flood.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the center fielder, Emil Rivera, 1 for 2. Rivera, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Alexi Soto. Looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Clips the corner, and that is strike 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just misses with that one.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 45.
So digging in, William Banks. 0 for 2 in this one. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take first.
Next up for the A's, DeAndre McDaniel. That one not close, and it's 1-0. Man at first, 1 away.
Runner.
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. Two outs. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and that keeps the inning alive.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And the batter now, Gerald Kazarian. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1. Kazarian with a homer in his last game. Outside low, 1-1. Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close. 1-1. And misses inside. And the next pitch is way outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Runner on the move. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. McDaniel coming home. And he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man. Relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Luis Mortero. Late swing, foul to the left. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
That's an out.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And next for L.A., Jeremy Johnson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat. Automatically, that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
In the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 6.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Alton Callahan. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That's to third. Makes the sliding stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the A's 2 and the Dodgers nothing. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Alexi Soto.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And now, Chance Fernandez.
First baseman, number 16.
And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one fouled off. That's a little bit low. Takes it in for the out. Mackenzie Lucas up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's the third baseman, Cesar Santiago. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This to 7. That gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the catcher, Nicholas Lawson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first, and they take a 3-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Jonas Horvath up next for the A's. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's, Jay Plaza.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Man on second, 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Here's a high chopper and foul ball. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A's get 1 on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Bud Hampton.
Now pitching for the A's, number
Edmund Isaac digs in now.
For the Dodgers, right fielder, number 13.
There's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Almquist in the box again, takes a strike. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Blake Flood will hit next. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Well struck left field. That one hops against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
And up next for Los Angeles, Russell Estes. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And gone! Third home run of the season. It's 3-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Base is empty with 2 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Cesar Valencia. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Barry Shipley gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Brian Koo.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Way high.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases. Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
So the tying run at second, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Got him! That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's 3-2 A's. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Kevin Calero.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Back to the top of the order now, and now the center fielder, Emil Rivera, 1 for 3.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Jack Betts up and loosening in the pen. Veras warming up as well. Fouled off. He was late. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's towards center. Almquist hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, number 45.
William Banks up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. He swings and fouls one off. Center field. Almquist under it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 29.
DeAndre McDaniel up next for the A's. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, number 25.
Next up for the A's, Gerald Kazarian. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Now he steps out as time is granted. Check swing, and he went. That's strike
No
one.
ball. One strike.
Hard hit left side. They get the force, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in L.A. on to the bottom of the eighth. And now the shortstop, Luis Mortero. Will Flaherty into the game.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Fastball for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed. That one is upstairs.
3-1.
Jeremy Johnson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One gone here.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Jeremy Johnson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Waste no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Alton Callahan. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second, and that's 2.
That's an out.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
My ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Chance Fernandez now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Andres Trevino getting ready to go. On the ground to third. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, number 13.
Next up for the A's, Mackenzie Lucas. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he swings through that one. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And that just misses. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Almquist makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting number 54.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Cesar Santiago.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting number 26.
2 outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Nicholas Lawson. In there, and it's 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. This one lifted in the air, left field. Estes turns to the right on the move. Makes the catch. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Edmund Isaac. Robbie Wolf on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Popped in the air, left field. Banks makes the grab. 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
He's 2 outs away. Almquist getting ready to hit. That's
Ball,
outside.
no.
And that is ball
1 ball,
1.
no strike.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground to third. Slings it across. Out. And there's 2 away.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
So it's their last chance in this one. Blake Flood steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in there for strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
3-2 the final score. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics taking on the San Francisco Giants. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab here, Jason Phillips.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Emil Rivera.
Number 28.
And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway here in San Francisco. That one way inside.
Nope, outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That one's in there, and it's a full count.
Thank you.
On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
That's a good job right there. You got two strikes on you, just got to battle.
Number 45.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Banks digs in now. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
No, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Now, DeAndre McDaniel. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. One out and a runner at second. You're in game one of this 3-game set. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. To third, tag, got him. Two outs. Good eye right there.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in for the third out. It's the A's nothing. Giants coming up. This is A's baseball on the show NorCal. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start Killian Benitez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Tomas Velasquez leading things off and takes a strike. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Lawrence Mathis, the next Giant to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. And there's a ball.
Ball, that's off the plate.
One out, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And it remains 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Lawson collects, fires to first, gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Now here is Theo Beckham. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two out, space is empty. To the right side. Over to first. That ends the frame. Giants are down 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Gerald Kazarian. Phillips back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Now it's going to be Chance Fernandez. Fastball for a strike. And the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Velasquez. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So up next, Mackenzie Lucas. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's in there. Strike 1. Snap throw to first. Kazarian back on a dive. The 0-1. And a curve is down and in. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Throw into third. In there safely.
Safe.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Santiago will hit next.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners are at the corners, one away. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now Nicholas Lawson. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball one. Lucas, the runner at first with two gone. So a swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the rookie right fielder, Guillermo Duarte. Outside low, 1-0.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Chuck Cox, the next Giant to hit.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Batting over 300 so far this month.
One drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
At the plate, Andres Pena. Ripped to short. On to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
number 35.
Archie Friedman, the next to hit. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Now at the plate, Carlo Ruiz.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that misses. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Now 1-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Jason Phillips stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Late on that fastball.
Oh, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate. Attack it just like it's any other hitter.
To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Inning over, and it could have been worse. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Good job to fight that one off. The wind and the pitch. Fastball is outside. Right side, Duarte. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Emil Rivera. Led off this game with a double. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Mathis snags it for the second out.
Now batting, number 45.
William Banks getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 down, nobody on. And ball one. Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again. Two outs. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that's the third out. So they make short work of them there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the A's 1. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Tomas Velasquez. Velasquez, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Fans is still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find a plan to suit your needs.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the second baseman, Lawrence Mathis. Lifted in the air, right field. Lucas moving back for this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting.
So digging in, Theo Beckham. Grounded out his first time. Outside low, and that's ball one. And that
2-0.
skips in the dirt. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. His 9th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, Oracle Park has so many cool features and qualities, but there are none better than the Cubby Cove and the splash-down home runs. It's only 309 down that line, but hitting one out there in the bay is a lot harder than it looks. And you really have to get a hold of one to get it over the big brick wall in the arcade section, and he just crushed that thing.
So 2 away with nobody on. Guillermo Duarte, the next Giant to hit. Splits the plate, 0-1. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. And that one is inside ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, DeAndre McDaniel.
Number 29.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Athletics showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Just missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
On the corner for a strike. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Payoff pitch. In the air, center field. Ruiz on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Next up for the A's, Gerald Kazarian. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Chance Fernandez. He popped out his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Not sure if he could be
0-1.
in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
2 down, nobody on. Fernandez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. The 1-1. In the air, right field. Duarte makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Giants 3 and the A's 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Chuck Cox.
Number 29.
Just missed.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them.
Nope,
it's not
that's the
just the
ball.
3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that one hammered. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Next to hit, Andres Pena.
Ball 1,
Way
no
high
strike.
with that one. And it's 1-0.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that is out of play. Cox leads off second with nobody out. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Archie Friedman now at the plate. Doubled his first time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they're up by 3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Foul ball. Hot shot to third. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Mackenzie Lucas. Phillips back to work. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So up next, Cesar Santiago drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Missed inside with the curve. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out towards right center field. Duarte makes his way towards it. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Nicholas Lawson. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Flips it. There's 1. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the pitcher, Killian Benitez. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Lucas at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the A's 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jason Phillips. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Velasquez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Fought off foul. They say it went.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. It's the Giants 4 and the A's 1. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Emil Rivera. And that one is in for a strike.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Out there to center, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. Get a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jason Phillips will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Marcos Nivar on the pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
DeAndre McDaniel up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. Just off the inside edge.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Nivar keeping an eye on him. Nivar goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a slider. That one misses. 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. And a curve is down and in. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1 out. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the A's 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Number 26.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Called strike right there.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And the 0-2.
That's a ball.
That one the other way. Banks slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, number 13.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Guillermo Duarte. That one inside. 1-0.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And a foul ball. In there at the knees. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that skips into dirt. And that's a little bit high. Full count, 3-2. In the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 29.
Now here is Chuck Cox, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Pena will hit next. tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball one.
One ball, one strike.
And that's in for a strike. That's out to center field. Rivera gets under it. And the inning is over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 4 and the A's 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, DJ Post.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Gerald Kazarian digs in now. He's got some power, no doubt. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
Next up for the A's, Chance Fernandez. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ruiz pulls that one down. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Mackenzie Lucas, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a pop-up. Mathis. And that'll do it. A's go quickly and quietly there, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Left fielder, number 35.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first, and now here is Carlo, manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Zach Rosado.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Here's your 1.
Good approach right there. That you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Friedman aboard here at first with nobody out. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. Jeb Samuel. Runner on first with 1 down for him. Missing inside. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. 2 on, 1 out. Velasquez now at the plate. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Fouled off left side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Inside,
nope.
just missed. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now this is in the air down the line. Lucas makes the play. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lawrence Mathis. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one ripped right center field. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Man on second, 2 down. Right through there, got him. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Giants 6 and the A's 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Darrell Weeks.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Santiago now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Carlos Cardona getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Holloway, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Nicholas Lawson up next for the A's. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Outside, and that's ball 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
In the air on the infield, 2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Just off the outside part of the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fabio Tejada.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Banks. 1 down. Chuck Cox, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On a line out towards center. Rivera makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Pena stands in now and watches strike 1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one in the dirt. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Giants go down quietly. They lead it, though, 6-1. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Carlos Cardona.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Rivera at the plate now. That's ball 1. Cardona, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Just missed. Slice down the right side. Time called now before the payoff pitch. And that one ripped to left and foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, William Banks. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And it's fouled away. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Rivera gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. And here is DeAndre McDaniel, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Strike two. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. The Giants leading by 5 here at the top of the ninth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. Ground ball to the right side. Dive, and he's got it. The feed for one. Back to the pitcher covering. Double play. And that's the ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. But an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.